Hey everybody, this is AdamNTM, youtube.com/AdamNTM, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And today for Vlogtober, happy Vlogtober by the way, I'm just going to let those words stick up on the screen for just a minute, or just a few seconds rather, and then take them down. There we go. And today for Vlogtober, I will show you just a bit of my, I'll call it a demo making studio. And it's all right here, in this small little space. It consists of my new laptop, which I make a lot of my YouTube videos on actually, my old laptop, which a lot of my references are on, a BR1600 digital recording studio, and let's see what else. There's a microphone right here, there's also a keyboard back there, and there's another keyboard back there, but I can't find the plugs for it, and there is also a portable digital drum kit, which I recently purchased. It also consists of one of each kind of guitar. Like say if I want to record something with an electric guitar, I have one electric guitar here that I keep here in this room. And this is also one that I've played a lot of shows with. It's the only kind I really own. The rest of them are like Stratocasters and stuff like that. This is an Epiphone SG. A little bit about me, I care more about playing and performing on an instrument rather than the kind of guitar, the make, the model, the type of wood used and all that stuff. I honestly both don't know and don't care about those things. You know, as long as you have a guitar and you can play a guitar, that's what's important to me. It consists of an electric bass, which this is a Fender Jazz bass, a steel string acoustic guitar. That last acoustic guitar was also, I guess you would call it an acoustic electric, like an acoustic guitar that you can plug into an amplifier. Also, this one right here is a nylon string classical guitar, which I like playing this a lot more than steel string guitars. There's also a music stand over there that has some, that is actually a masterclass program for classical guitar, fingerstyle guitar. Also, a drum stool for whenever I play this. Oh yeah, and there's an amplifier down there too. And those little pegs down there, these little pegs down here are the pedals to the digital drum kit. And over here, a necessity for all musicians, especially guys that play live, is a chromatic tuner pedal. So whenever you play live, you can quickly tune, and you don't have to tune in front of people, because that's just annoying to hear. You can just hit the pedal, tune it, and turn it off. Now with me, I can tune by ear, so I'm not sure if this practice, which is something I didn't have when I was younger, learning music, I didn't have tuner pedals or anything like that. I got it only a couple of years ago, because it's a very useful tool, especially if you play live. I'm not sure if this would take away from tuning by ear, being dependent on a machine, but I think part of the learning process for music should be knowing how to tune your guitar. Even if you can't do it by ear, at least know how to tune. And then use that, and then use a pedal like that for convenience. All of this stuff was acquired over time. A lot of it I spent probably the past 15 or so years gathering this from, like, let's say like kid years, adolescence, teenage years. And I like to keep all my stuff. I don't like to throw things away. I don't like to take things to like pawn shops or any places like that. For example, this BR1600, this digital recorder, I found it in the back of a music center that I used to work at, and it was just sitting there collecting dust, and I was wondering why nobody was touching it and why nobody was using it. And I found out that it actually had a price tag on it. I guess it was on the floor as a used item, and I decided to buy it. And of course it was used, and it was in the back for so long, so I got a better price for it. And the rest of these things, like the of course, like the laptops, which aren't exactly music gear, they can just be used to aid in writing. There are also things that had to be earned. I bought those myself. This laptop I actually bought a couple of months ago, back in, I think, May. Actually, it was May, because it was around my birthday when I got this this laptop. A lot of this stuff isn't exactly pro stuff, but you know, it works and I can use it, and that's the most important thing. It may not be expensive gear, but it does what it needs to do. It may not be as good, but it still does what basically what I need it to do. And when I get ready to use pro stuff, if I have to go somewhere else and do it, or when I'm ready to buy something else, when I'm ready to acquire something else, I'll be ready. But it was acquired over time. You know, I'm not rich or anything like that. It's not like I just went and bought like all of this stuff. I just hold on to things. You know, you have to be smart with money. You don't just get a lot of money and then buy stuff. You have to save and you have to invest. These things aren't toys to me. They're investments. Things that I can use. Like that amplifier down there. That amplifier cost me $100, so I put it to use as a tool to make that $100 back. I believe that you haven't truly earned a belonging such as a small amplifier like that until you can make back the money that you spent on it. And that is what I did with that small amplifier. There are a couple of other things that I could gain back the money for. This digital recorder, this new laptop. I gained back the money on that that SG, that beige guitar. Well, I guess I'm shooting this in sort of like a weird black and white, so you're not going to know what color it is. I also earned back that chromatic tuner. And this is all coming from musical endeavors, playing live and pretty much taking things into my own hands. Now, when I bought this recorder, like I said, I bought it in the back of from the back of a music center I used to work at. I guess nobody wanted it. But it was just a unit. It didn't come with any like software or any other type of materials. It didn't even come with any user manuals. I found the user manuals online and they were huge, so I couldn't print them out at home. So I downloaded a very basic one online and printed it out at a Kinko's office, and I turned it into a spiral notebook style manual. Just basic operating instructions. It doesn't go into the specifics of mixing and mastering at all. It also records straight to CD, so another little useful tool that I have here is a stack of CDRs. I actually used that recorder to record an EP of mine. I recorded an EP called the Gavels EP. I put it out, I think, back in July of 2010. Put it out meaning it's on iTunes, it's not on CD, and no, it's not on vinyl. I know a lot of people around here are big into vinyl and stuff like that, and when you think of an EP, they think of vinyl. No. Give me the money to put out vinyl, and maybe I will. But, you know, vinyl is actually pretty expensive. Anyway, I'll provide a link to the EP if any of the viewers want to check it out. Or you can check it out and download it. You can like listen to the clips, or you can go to my Facebook page where the songs are up there. Basically, I just used what I had. Like this microphone that I just showed you a little while ago. This thing cost $20. I think I got $25, something like that. I got it from Firehouse Guitars down here in Decatur, Georgia. And a few more like $5 and $10 microphones, like karaoke microphones, which I use to record the drums. Now for the digital drums, this digital drum set right here, I had to look online until I could find the right one, because a lot of people consider these things to be like toys, and I guess a lot of people don't really know how useful an instrument like this can be.